Hello. Hello. Oh, okay. All right. Hello, everybody. This is my first series of streaming um, on YouTube. I gotta make sure that this is set up here. Okay. Yeah, this is my first official transition, lateral, whatever, however you want to call it. Transition from Twitch to YouTube. So Twitch, I'm already affiliated. Twitch was a good experience. It was awesome to meet new people. Share the gaming experience, but I kind of wanted to do something different. And then I noticed a lot of people were jumping ship from Twitch because of how, the things that's going on with Twitch. So, this is my first time ever doing this on YouTube. So I'm kind of excited. I had a lot of people. I was in a little little issue here. What game should I play? I have a lot of games. I wanted to pick up where I left off in Final Fantasy 16, so I hope you guys don't mind those who are stopping by. It's practically new. You're going to be seeing it where you've been following me or not. So I kind of want to go pick up where I left off because I want to play this game. I love this game. I love Final Fantasy now. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pick up where I left off, and then I'm going to make it a journey to stream more often on YouTube and hopefully get affiliate. I don't know the what you need to get affiliated. I don't know that. So that's what I'm doing here. It shows one person on the streaming, but I'm pretty sure it's just me because I'm looking at the chat.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
So let's pick up where we left off here. Sorry for not starting a new game, but I kind of want to. I love this game a lot, so I want to get back to it.
Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course.
Of course.
Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
Oh yeah, Torgal turned into this complete badass of a dog.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail.
If you fail, you fail.
Survived, I know, but as many die as recover.
Yeah, you don't want to
Really
fail and then
worth
kill
the
somebody.
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
No, still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
I know you will.
Fortunately, the first thing that he's doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
He does seem desperate.
Just tell me what you need.
Go. Oh, thank you. No one knows herb lore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Okay. I need to prioritize that because I don't think did I prioritize it? Oh. See, I hate not playing this like every day because I'm not like. Okay, so it's already prioritized. Is it here? It is not, so I need to. Gather everyone near Ember. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Is that Torvald by me? Shit. Scared the shit out of me, dude.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Now for those herbs. I gotta get a better weapon. That took way too long. Okay. That's one.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
That's 3.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Oh, I hope so. Let's go back. Love side missions like these. I like simple side missions. Occasionally, I like side missions that have a little bit of a story to it. There was a couple here earlier in the gameplay, and I appreciated it. But I don't mind being the deliverer, messenger boy. Especially ones that lead to, it's not simple as you thought. Like, oh, go pick up this, and then you go pick it up. Or you go try to pick it up, and then you realize, like, oh, geez, it's not. There's more to it. I don't mind that.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding.
I did not. Just fought some raptors. That's about it. Couldn't do the
Unusual.
Chris Pratt move.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine.
You'll do fine.
Talia trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicists like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. Sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physician to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning.
And the operation
Toil in the shadows, risking life and limb. Knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. What do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. What she once told me. It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Good. Quest complete. Do no harm. Alright. Shibby-libby-libby-libby-wah.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
What's everyone whispering about?
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Nothing. Okay. Talking about Torgal now in this one.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tones?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
What?
just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened.
Oh.
Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own. His latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, damn.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here.
Whoa.
I need you to introduce
There you
yourself
are!
to work.
I shan't be a moment.
I shan't. Yay. I always use that word. I should, but I shan't. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Sometime later.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Do 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 do.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Saint Bernard. No. Okay.
I think I'll wait till mid-supply.
Vivian.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Silence is golden.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
That doesn't mean anything.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guess.
A guest?
Who's the guest? Be our guest. Be our guest.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
His uncle.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
Uncle Byron. Meanwhile, Twinside Holy Empire of San Briquet.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good. Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Eon's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
Sire.
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. MacGregor forgive you.
astrologers augur.
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Dude, that is intense. A lot of politics in here.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out. You just gonna chill there?
The Litlands have been up to their old one thing after another around here.
It's Uncle Joe Byron.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
And I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you? 2,000? And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh. Show me what?
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes. It seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts.
This is hurting my
Would
brain.
that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
All right. Looks like I gotta talk to her more. She's got a golden circle.
Favorite pupil.
Ask about Mid. Bro.
We met under curious circumstances.
I returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though, as soon as I wish I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered? Excuse me. To be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort?
Still.
Our time together was not entirely disagreeable, yet not least because it was she who unearthed a plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine. Okay, that's about Byron.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
Of the 7 High Houses, protector of Port Isolde. And your uncle, no less.
I heard tell.
He was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid, the outlaw, would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. He will make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope, and his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful.
Why?
Perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here in the hideaway. I must practice my steps. Okay.
How may I help you today? Of course.
Of course.
One must understand one's place in the world. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
It's finished. The
I hear, with a little help from Sid.
Otto. Luca's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her Desert Pear.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to be at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart.
Shall we? We shall. Come, let us away to adventure. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
Trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands. That's just lovely.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Markham well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Give me those scorpions. Hello, hello, Ben. Yeah, buddy.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived.
Can you ride the
Whipped
tornadoes?
your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Aw. Ya se acabó. Goblin coin. Say what?
Caution, my boy. Try that brain.
Woo! This freaking screen is bright. Hello, lightning. Not lightning, but lighting. What is that? Is it a chocobo? It is. The big boys. I'm just gonna leave Gil lying around here. Crazies.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Sorry, I gotta get my baby, Ambrosia.
Run like the wind. Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Be safe.
Oh.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Assassin's Creed kind of stuff.
Good day
Looks
to
like they
you.
have Wolverine
Eating?
costumes.
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. And ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Would you rather be my squire? Oh. Joshua. He's there. Oh no.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Him holding Ultima within him is dangerous. Just shows how close Clive and them were close to Joshua.
Keep watch, they tell us. All I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim. Never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Oh shit.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uh-oh.
Uncle? Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads. But we've got business in Camber that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Take it!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Bloody hide.
For your trouble.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Excuse me.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
So yeah, he probably doesn't know either. Or yeah, Uncle doesn't know.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Oh, I hope they do.
Your arms are like iron. Are all arms.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Excuse you? Rude.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal dreams.
Oh no, the doggy. The doggo.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts under Kupka's trough is what they want.
15 chunks of raw white. Oh. It's being heavily guarded.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who was in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Driggsville.
I need to use the restroom. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh. Alright, I'm back. 600. Oh yeah, and I got another. Oh no. Man.
Anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Why, with this emergency, is they shut.
Good day, my lord. Thank you for your custom.
Welcome.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Okay.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. I don't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig. But he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Some around here. Oh.
Can I help?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. Okay, I have to switch over the load. I'm doing laundry, husband, father duties. So be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. switched over the load.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Hanging lanterns, silver platters.
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Oh.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Okay.
Stay down.
Ooh. Ba 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 bee boo ba 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 ba.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
What, further?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am.
You know
So
who
what
I
now?
am.
Calling the men of
So
the
what
League to collect the
now?
bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
What is the Lock of Leisure? We're about to find out.
You have passed the test, Sid.
Of course I passed the test.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread. The most have a taste.
Once you go flat.
Hard carpet.
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Okay.
Lubor,
Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing.
Okay, you're
I'm
being a
not in the
jerk.
business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
This guy.
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Let's check up here.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay.
Do you have a moment?
What?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
Is that so?
Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
One more person to talk to.
Light, meat and dark, fresh from the grill. You wouldn't believe how much he hate me.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Finest fabrics!
What was all that crashing and banging about for?
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But what?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
That was weird. Yes, he's upstairs, but... Maybe he's in that door? No, of course not. It'll be too easy. Oh.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
That is sense. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ah, that preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Of course. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna actually end the stream. I wanted to do a kind of like a test run to see how it works and how everything rolls over on YouTube. And I need to look up just the rules on what to do and what are you supposed to do to get affiliated. I'm pretty sure it has to be set up to where you got to have so many viewers and stream so many hours and get so many subs as well. If it's hey, it's Bigfoot Club. It's my uncle. Yay. Thank you so much for stopping by. I wanted to do a test run. I'm only streaming. I only stream like an hour and 30 minutes, I believe. So I kind of wanted to see how it is. And so far, it's pretty simple. I got it set up on my OBS here. I can see the chat here on my phone, just kind of like the same as Twitch. So yeah, this was just a test run here. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. Can't believe I'm saying that. I only want to do once a week, but I'm gonna try to do tomorrow. I'm gonna try. Not too sure, but definitely gonna do it. Kind of like a schedule for Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. That's usually my free time. However, I want to spend time with the boys. I had a hard time logging in. Okay, I figured. It's alright. I mean, it took me a while to figure out the YouTube thing, but I was able to figure it out on time to start streaming right at 7. So I literally been streaming for about an hour and 30 minutes. Again, yeah, I wanted to play some more Final Fantasy 16, and yeah. So scheduling for YouTube gaming is definitely going to be most likely Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, it's pretty much a personal day. Friday, obviously, is personal day. That's why I'm not too sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I probably won't, actually, now that I think of it. Sorry, let me backtrack here. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I do have to pack and get ready because my family's going out of town this weekend. So, Uncle Robert, you're more than welcome to come over and still stay the nights if you want to. I do need to clean up a bit. This kids wrecked the place. So yeah, I'll definitely start streaming on YouTube from here on out, starting Mondays and most likely Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm gonna look into Kick too as well. So I need to look into that more. Kick is still in the beta form, so I don't know how I feel about doing that. But YouTube, it's pretty awesome so far. I just got to look up the rules and regulations on how to get affiliated with YouTube and start getting the channel monetizing and stuff, so I can get some side money, so I can purchase games and purchase better equipment. Someone got took. Yeah. So gonna go ahead and this is my time to sign off. So have a good night. Uncle Robert, get back to work. I won't be a distraction. I'm glad you stopped by though to see how it is. It's kind of like Twitch, but it's on YouTube. So yeah, y'all have a good night. I will see y'all next week. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe. Big Boy Jones 2029 is signing off. Good night. distraction.